Hello. 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 Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Other people, please respond if you can hear me.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. All of you can. Is this slide visible to you? Slides.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So let me see how many participants are there. So far, 8. Okay. 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 Let us move forward. So we have discussed till scaling. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
We have discussed till scaling, and I told
Sir,
you that
please
this
repeat the
matrix,
scaling coordinate.
scaling, and this matrix is known as your scaling transformation matrix. So in numerical form, what will be given to you? This Sx and Sy will be given to you. That means, say if I am having a knife, what I am doing, I am enlarging this knife either by I am enlarging this knife by 3 units along x-axis. That 3 is nothing but sx, and 7 units along y-axis. That 7 is nothing but sy. You will use this transformation matrix, you will place it over here, you will solve, and you will get the new coordinate point p dash, that is x dash and y dash. Similarly, you can find out the other coordinate points. That means this point, this is this point, this point, this point, and this. Yes or no?
सर वो इक्वेशन नंबर 6 कैसे आया प्लीज रिपीट करेंगे
Equation scaling. Scaling means what? You are multiplying. If you want to scale, if you want, say 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 2 is 2. So you are, what you are doing, you are multiplying the things. When you will multiply anything, then only it will be enlarged. Yes or no?
यस सर
Yes.
So from that concept, this equation number 6 came. Sx, if I am scaling along x-axis, it will be Sx into x. If I am scaling along y-axis, Sy into the length which you are scaling it. And if this Sx and Sy value is say very less enlargement, if this Sx and Sy value is very large enlargement, if this diagram, that means this knife diagram, it can be in negative axis also. In that case, your Sx will be negative, Sy will be negative. Yes or no? Hello?
यस
Fine. Likewise, things can happen. So at last, you have to remember these equations. That means this formula you have to remember, scaling transformation matrix formula. Then you will put in this equation. Fine. You will get your final solution. If the same problem of scaling, I am solving in 3D. In 3D means I will have x component, y component, and z component. For x component, scaling factor is sx. For y component, scaling factor is sy. And for z component, scaling factor is sz. Then what will be the transformation matrix? Can you tell me? What will be this transformation matrix if I am solving the same problem taking 3D into account? Can you write over here? What will be that translation matrix?
Yeah.
Scaling transformation matrix?
Gordon.
Hello. Can you write over here in 3D how I will represent this scaling translation scaling transformation matrix? Hello.
No, sir, didn't understand.
Sir, in 3D.
See, this is 2D because I am taking only x and y component into picture. Say if this point, say the coordinate of wait. Okay. Sx 0 0 0 sy 0 0 0 sz. Yes. Who has written this matrix?
Sir, me Snehasis.
Yes. This is the correct answer. That means my matrix will be diagonal component, see this is Sx. If you see this matrix, this will be your Sy, and this will be your Sz. Remaining things will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Understood? That means my final matrix will be Sx 0, 0, 0, Sy 0, 0, 0, Sz. 3 by 3 matrix. You understood? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Fine. That is in 3D. If X, Y, and Z components are there. Same will happen for translation also. Same thing will happen for translation also. Clear? If you are having any doubt, you can ask. Or should I move forward? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Move forward.
Okay, fine. So we are done with scaling. Next is reflection. Let us take an example. That same knife. This is my x-axis. This is my y-axis. Can you tell me here I am doing the reflection of this knife along which axis? See the diagram and tell me.
X-axis.
X-axis.
Along x-axis. Clear?
Y axis.
Y कैसे होगा यार?
भाई
Oh
X-axis.
no, ठीक है.
Along
Sorry,
x,
sorry.
see, you are keeping in xy plane, but along x-axis you are just reflecting this. You are getting the reflection of this object. That means you are inverting this object.
Yes.
If you want to answer the same question along y-axis, what will be your diagram? Draw it over here. Same diagram. If I want to get the reflection of this same knife object along y-axis, can anybody draw in this diagram? Draw. Yes. Same thing. But wait, annotation. Draw this line. X. Yes. This is the answer.
Yes.
Okay. So if I want to write down, or if I want to get down the reflection matrix, how I will write? See, from let us take again any one particular coordinate point. I am taking this point P, having some coordinate in x-axis, having some coordinate in y-axis. By looking at the diagram, I can clearly see that x component will be same. That means for P dash, x component will be same. Which one will change? Y component is changed. Here y is, say if y is +1 over here, y will be -1. See, this is y positive, this is y negative. So if I want to write down that matrix form, that is P dash. P dash means coordinate of new point. Row matrix x dash y dash is nothing but equal to x. X means this is x only positive and minus y. This is minus y. Y is equal to minus y. That means P dash is equal to, in matrix form, if I write, this is x, 0, 0, y. In x, nothing has been changing. Fine. So 1, 0, 0, -1. If this coordinate point is, if this coordinate point along y is -1, it will be -1. If this is, say this x is 2, then I will write 2, 0, 0, minus, say if I am doing it by -3, it will be -3 into your original coordinate point x, y. So this matrix is this 1, 0, 0, -1. This matrix is known as your reflection transformation matrix. 1, 0, 0, -1. This is known as your reflection transformation matrix, denoted by symbol this TM. TM. Reflection transformation matrix. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
See equation
Yes,
number 13. That same matrix can be written as +-1, 0, 0, +-1. Can you tell me why this +-1 has been written over here in equation number 13?
Sir, when there is no sir, it तो sir general transformation ना इसीलिए अगर कोई measurement दिया नहीं होगा तो plus या minus जो होगा उसके हिसाब से होगा.
+-1 means, see in this question.
So it can reflect
Sir,
in
negative,
y-axis,
positive
it
कोई
can
भी
reflect
quadrant में
in
पढ़ सकता है.
x-axis.
एक करके बोलो तो मेरे को समझ में नहीं आएगा. बोलो.
So it can reflect
Negative
in
और positive
x-axis or it can
quadrant में
reflect
पढ़
in
सकता है depending
y-axis.
on the values.
Yes, that is what I am telling. See, in this problem, I am reflecting the object along x-axis. So what is negative? Y is negative. So here you have to make Y negative. If you are reflecting the same object along Y axis, which one will be negative? X will be negative, then it will be -1, 0, 0 plus 1. It can happen that you are reflecting, means your object is over here. You want to get the reflection along the third quadrant, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In that third quadrant, both will be negative. Both will be negative
Yes,
by
sir.
same amount.
Yes.
Coordinate
Yes, sir.
coordinate point is
Yes, sir.
only the sign will change. Coordinate point is same, only the sign will change. So it will be
Yes.
your -1, 0, 0, -1.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
That means again I'm telling you, you have to read the question 2 times, 3 times. Accordingly, these formulas will change. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next is your rotation. Next is rotation. Now see the diagram and tell me, I am rotating by my knife along which axis? This is
X-axis.
rotation,
X
Sir,
axis.
X rotation, Y rotation, Z rotation, which rotation?
X rotation.
rotation.
X
Along
rotation. I am rotating my knife by how much angle? See the diagram and tell me by how much angle I am rotating my knife?
Alpha.
Theta plus
Alpha
8,
plus
30.
theta. Theta
Alpha.
plus alpha. Theta plus alpha.
हाँ theta plus
See the
alpha ठीक
diagram
बोला.
and tell me clearly.
Theta, theta.
Only
See
theta.
the diagram
Only
and tell
theta.
me clearly
Hmm?
that
It will be theta.
by how much angle I am rotating my knife along x-axis.
Theta, theta.
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 If you have understood so far, it will be very easy for you to say. Theta ya alpha? Yeah, theta and alpha both.
Theta, theta.
Yes,
Theta.
theta. See, initially
Theta.
your question is this question. It has been told to you that coordinate of this point, this point, this point, and this point is given to you, and it is at an angle of say some alpha degree with respect to x-axis. This is your
Yes, sir.
original diagram of the question. Now it
Yes,
has
sir.
been told to you that rotate this diagram by 30 degree along x-axis counterclockwise. So you cannot say that you are rotating the entire figure by theta plus alpha. You are rotating the figure by theta, and this is your question given with this alpha. Yes or no?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
So this is given to you. I have to find this. That means again, if I want to derive those relationships, let us assume any particular point, say this point P. Coordinate of point P from the origin along x-axis is capital X, along y-axis is capital Y. Fine. After rotation, that means after rotation by angle theta, this is the new position of the object. All the coordinate points has changed. All the coordinate points has changed. Fine. I have to find out all those new coordinate points. How I will find out? Say after rotating this object by angle theta, new coordinate point of P dash along x-axis is how much? Along x-axis is how much? New coordinate point P dash along x-axis is how much?
X dash.
X dash. And along y-axis is how much?
Y dash.
Y dash.
Y dash. Along y-axis
Yes.
is how much? Y dash. So
Yes.
I am interested in getting what? This x dash and this y dash value. How I will get? See, from the original diagram. This is my original diagram. If I see, I'm getting this triangle. I am getting this
Yes.
triangle. This angle
Hmm.
is alpha. If this is alpha, I can write that cos alpha. Cos alpha is base by hypotenuse.
Hmm.
Hypotenuse length is r. That means this
Hmm.
object is placed at a distance r
R cos
from the
alpha.
origin O. Yes or no?
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
Then I can write that x is equal to r cos alpha. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
X is equal to r cos alpha. Y is equal to r sin alpha.
R sin
Nothing.
alpha.
I'm taking that that triangle concept, and I am writing these forms. X is equal to
Yes,
r cos alpha and y is equal to r sin alpha. Clear?
yes,
Next,
yes.
I need what? I need new point, new position, that is p dash. That means new point x dash and new point y dash. So how I can write x dash is equal to, again,
Cos
r
alpha.
cos of alpha plus theta.
Yes, yes.
होगा कि नहीं होगा?
Yes,
Hmm.
yes,
R cos of alpha plus theta. Now I
Yes.
know cos of a plus b. Cos of a plus b is what? Cos a cos b
Cos
minus
A
sin a sin b.
minus sin B.
ठीक है? Then I can write x dash is equal to r cos theta cos alpha minus r is common, so you have to multiply r sin theta sin alpha. होगा?
हाँ
X dash is equal to r cos theta cos alpha minus r sin theta sin alpha. Fine. So but see, r cos alpha is x. है कि नहीं है यहाँ पे? First expression, r cos alpha is x. I can substitute. So x dash is equal to x into cos theta minus r sin alpha is y. I can substitute that value. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Y
sir.
into sin theta. So my resulting formula becomes, that means new coordinate point x dash is equal to x cos theta minus y sin theta. Any doubt so far?
No, sir.
Fine. Same concept I will use to find out the value of y dash also. Y dash
Yes,
will
sir.
be what? R sine of alpha plus theta. Sine of a plus b is sine a cos b plus cos a sin b. That means r sin theta cos alpha plus r cos theta sin alpha.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
That means r cos alpha. R cos alpha is what? R cos alpha is nothing but x. So I can write x over here, x into sin theta plus r sin alpha. R sin alpha is what? R
Y.
sin alpha is y. So I can write y cos theta. That means new coordinate point y dash becomes x sin theta plus y cos theta. Now this equation, which equation? This expression and this expression. Write these two equations in matrix form. If I want to write in matrix form, how I will write? Column matrix, coordinate point x dash y dash is equal to cos theta minus sin theta sin theta cos theta into original coordinate point, that is x comma y. Is it clear? Equation number 4.
yes sir, yes sir, yes.
Fine.
Sir, yes.
That means this matrix. Which matrix? This matrix. This matrix. This is known as rotation transformation matrix, denoted by symbol TR. See, it is written over here, TR. Rotation transformation matrix. Along x-axis, cos theta minus sin theta cos theta in 2D. In 2D. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Same thing you can derive along y-axis also. This is rotation matrix along x-axis. Same concept you will use and you can derive it along y-axis also. Yes or no?
Yes.
Same concept you will use and you can derive the rotation matrix along z-axis also. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Fine. So these derivations can come in exam. These derivations can come in exam, that derive the two-dimensional or three-dimensional rotation matrix for an object which is rotated by x-axis counterclockwise or y-axis clockwise or z-axis counterclockwise likewise. Any doubt?
Okay.
No sir.
Fine?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Sir, I have one question.
Who?
Means
Tell me your
I
name.
didn't Sir, Shorna.
Tell me.
Sir, in this question you said means how this entire thing is rotating about this x-axis. It's actually rotating about z-axis. No, means in the diagram that you are showing
Yes.
right now, it's rotating about z-axis. No, how is it rotating about x-axis? That only I didn't understand.
this is a 2D transformation. I'm not talking about 3D transformation. You are having a 2D plane, X plane, Y plane. In this XY plane, you are having a 2D object. This is coordinate point, say x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, x4, y4, x5, y5.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
What you are doing? You are just rotating this object by an angle. Which angle? Say by an angle 30 degree about x-axis counterclockwise.
Okay, sir.
There is no z component coming, or else I would have shown this z component over here, then I have taken 3D figure over here, then I have shown you this derivation over here.
Okay, sir.
Hello,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Fine. And in rotation, you cannot do all the three things at a time. You have to take one by one at a time. First rotation about x, then rotation about y, thirdly rotation about z.
Yes, sir.
If you are taking, say if you are solving the same problem by rotating about x-axis, you have to keep y and z fixed. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
If you are rotating about y-axis, you have to keep x and z fixed. If you
Yes,
are
sir.
rotating about z-axis, you have to keep x and y fixed.
Yes, sir.
Likewise, you have to do. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So these derivations can come in examinations. Fine. I already have given the notes to your class here. You can refer those notes. These things are there in those notes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Next, see. So next is your 3D transformations. So far we have discussed 2D transformation. What is scaling? What is rotation? What is reflection? And all those things. Same formula, same concept you will get in 3D also. But in this time your matrix will be little bit big. You will get a 4x4 matrix over here. See the formula. This is translation matrix. 3D translation matrix. Can you tell me what is happening in this formula? Translation formula. Can you tell me what is happening in this formula? If you have understood the concept of translation.
So it's translating in three
Okay,
directions.
first of all, tell me what is this x dash, y dash, z dash?
It's a new position.
New coordinate point. New coordinate
yes.
point of a 3D figure. X dash, y
Yes.
dash, z dash. Column matrix is equal to 1, 0, 0 dx, 0, 1, 0 dy, 0, 0, 0, 1. Now what is this dx, dy?
So new position. The
So,
change in
new
position.
positional change.
What is
The
dx
change
and
in
dy?
the
Change
amount
in
of
position.
change in position.
Translation of object along x-axis.
Yes.
dy means translation of object along y-axis.
Yes.
Yes or no? But there is
Yes,
no
sir.
translation along z-axis.
No.
Yes or no?
translation.
But if in the question that z-axis translation is given to me, then in place of this one, what I will write? I will write dz. Yes or no?
Yes.
Into this again column matrix. What is this column matrix represent?
The previous one.
Means
Original
the
position.
original coordinate point with respect to which I am translating x, y, z, 1. Fine.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, sir.
So this formula you have to keep in mind in order to solve the numericals. Clear? Next, let us discuss scaling. Now define everything.
सर वो 1 किसी है XYZ1
Scaling x dash, y dash, z dash is nothing but the new
Hello.
scaled coordinate points of a 3D object.
Hello.
And
Yes,
what
sir.
will be my scaling matrix? Only the scaling matrix. This is the scaling matrix. 4 by 4 matrix. See,
Yes.
Sx 0, 0, 0, 0, Sy 0, 0, 0, 0, Sz 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. All
that are the changes in
diagonal
all the
components.
coordinates.
Meaning, see, if you are having
So what
scaling
is
along
the
x-axis,
one in the positional change matrix?
sorry,
So what
Sir,
is what
sir,
does one represent in the
किसके लिए है?
positional change matrix?
That is identity matrix. You are having a 1 0
Okay.
0 0. That is,
This is identity.
you will keep it as one
Sir,
identity matrix.
change in the values of the coordinates.
No, this is Sx means scaling factor along x-axis. Scaling
Yes
factor
sir, yes sir,
along
वही तो बोला.
y-axis. Scaling
Sir,
factor
sir,
along
sir.
z-axis.
सर ट्रांसलेशन वाला जो मैट्रिक्स है
हाँ
उसमें उसमें देखिए वो 3 into 4 मैट्रिक्स के साथ वो मैट्रिक्स तो मल्टीप्लाई नहीं हो पाएगा.
कौन सा
लाइक
मैट्रिक्स?
राइट हैंड साइड में जो दो मैट्रिक्स है वो तो मल्टीप्लिकेशन रूल के अगेंस्ट होगा ना शायद.
अगेन होगा.
क्योंकि
हाँ तो
वो
1.
तो 4 into 4 होना चाहिए.
हाँ बोलो बोलो.
वो तो 4 into 4
4 into
मैट्रिक्स
4.
होना
4 into 4 होगा. कैसे होगा 4 into 4?
सर वो लास्ट लाइन जो आप लिखे हैं
ये
ना
जो इक्वेशन है,
0001
एक सेकंड, ये जो इक्वेशन है ट्रांसलेशन का, ये
हाँ.
किसके लिए वैलिड है? ये एक्सप्रेशन 2D के लिए, 3D के लिए?
ये 3D के लिए
3D के लिए वैलिड है. तो अगर 3D के लिए वैलिड है देन आपका DZ कहाँ पे है?
वही तो
हाँ,
Z तो
वही तो
मिसिंग है.
Z नहीं है सर.
Z नहीं है, इसका मतलब ये वैलिड है या नहीं है?
नहीं है
नहीं, सर.
वैलिड मतलब
इसका
ये
valid
तो
नहीं है.
मल्टीप्लिकेशन
तो
हो ही
correct
नहीं
formula
पाएगा.
क्या होगा? आप बताओ.
वैलिड नहीं है.
हाँ,
हाँ तो करेक्ट फॉर्मूला क्या होगा?
100 dx
You tell me that correct
10
formula. Then only I'll tell you that correct. यहाँ पे लिखो, आप
100
लिखो.
dx.
You write over here. Correct formula of that translation matrix in 3D. 1 0 0. Okay. Dx fine. 0 1 0. Okay. Dy then
समझ
0
लीजिएगा.
0 1 dz then fine good.
Sir,
0
I am
0
not getting the
0
pen,
1.
sir.
आया समझ में?
हाँ
Yes.
अब होगा?
अब होगा.
हाँ.
हाँ,
होगा ना?
हाँ.
Same thing. The same rule you have to follow in all the form, whether it is translation, whether it is scaling, whether it is reflection or rotation.
Okay, sir.
Did you understood?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if I talk about scaling, Sx, Sy and Sz are the scaling factor along x, y and z axis, then this will be the matrix. For reflection, for see, plus minus 1 0 0 0 0 plus minus 0 0 0 0 plus minus 1 0 0 0 0 1. Why plus minus? If I am getting the reflection about along third quadrant, x will be negative, y will be also negative. So that's why I have written plus minus. If I am doing it along x, then you know which quantity will be positive, which quantity will be negative. If you are doing along y, you know which quantity is positive and which quantity will be negative. Clear?
Yes.
So why the last one is not plus minus 1?
Last one is plus minus 1, see plus minus 1.
This one.
Identity
Position
matrix. This will be always 1 in all the cases. See.
अरे भाई XYZ का तो चेंज हो रहा है, तो वो तो लास्ट का तो रहेगा मैट्रिक्स, क्योंकि 4x4 है ना.
This is for x.
आइडेंटिटी मैट्रिक्स.
This is for y. This is for z. You have to maintain the rule of multiplication.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. That I have got. That this is y, this is for z, this is for 1. But what for the last one?
So this will be 1. See, you are talking about 3D. Along x, this is the reflection value. Along y, this is the reflection value. Along z, this is the reflection value. Why I am doing it as 1? Because I need to follow that procedure, multiplication rule procedure.
अच्छा.
अबे वो नया चेंज मैट्रिक्स का आइडेंटिटी है, वो हर केस में 1
This is
रहेगा.
the identity matrix for this 3D. For this 3D matrix, for this 3D transformation matrix, this is the identity matrix. If it is a 2D, it will be what? 1 0 0 1. If it is
3x3 होगा वो.
1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1.
Yes,
Same
sir.
thing I am doing it over here.
Yes, sir.
This is number 4 is rotation of any object about z axis. That is xy plane. You will use the same concept. You will use the same concept and you will derive the rotation matrix along
এখন
z
বসে
axis.
না
I'm here
ছবি
just
তো
writing.
ভাজা আছে পরে করে নাও
Hello.
Okay, okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any
एक एक करके
any doubt? क्या
No,
हो
sir.
गया?
No, sir.
हम्म
आवाज
Hello.
आ रही है सर.
No, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So you will use the same concept. You will use the same concept and you will derive for rotation of any object about z-axis as well as about y-axis. I am just writing here the formula. Fine. This is rotation matrix about z-axis. See, cos theta minus sin theta 0, sin theta cos theta 0, 0, 0, 1, then 0, 0, 0, 1. About y-axis it will be, see, cos 0 sin 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, minus sin 0 cos 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. And for x-axis 1, 0, 0, 0, 0 cos minus sin 0, 0 sin cos 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. If you see, it is very easy to remember. How you will remember? See, if I want to get the rotation matrix about x-axis, along x, except the first element, everything is 0? Yes or no? See, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can continue.
Along y, this is my y, this is my y, except the middle one, everything is 0. See, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. For z, this is my z and this is my z. See, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Likewise, you can remember. Now it's up to your choice how you will remember to solve the problems. But I feel this, if I means I use this technique to remember these formulas.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Clear? Any doubt?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Fine. So quickly, let us solve one problem so that it will be very much clear to you. After that, I will create that test. I will give you the link. I will give you that login time period. You just log in and give that test. Fine. Okay. Let us solve that problem.
सर ऑडिथ्रो जो नोट्स भेजा है उसमें तो बहुत कुछ है, इसके अलावा भी क्लिपिंग विंडोइंग वगैरह वगैरह वो सब नहीं है
Clipping,
मतलब.
windowing, Khalil, that is theory part. Clipping means what? You are having one object in your window screen. If you are clipping that object, you know what, how to clip that. Clip means what? Clip means
To hold
काटना.
something.
क्लिप का मतलब क्या होता है? काटना होता है. हेलो
अच्छा.
हेलो.
अच्छा,
हाँ
अच्छा.
सुना है.
Yes,
Fine.
sir. Yes.
Numerical, whatever I am showing you in the slides, only from these parts you do the numericals. For that clipping and windowing part, only theory, 2 marks, 5 marks theory part, not more than that. Wait.
चले
Okay, you do one thing. I am just switching off this meeting right now. Again, after 5 minutes, I will you go on the same link. Again, I will start the meeting with one problem. Fine.
Okay, sir.